Vengeance Day is about to be a banger, and this show just set everything up. We start off with Roxanne and Cora versus Julia and Bayley in a tag team match that saw Bayley and Julia pick up the victory. Then we get this promo package for Eddie Thorpe, and we get to the Grayson Waller effect, and Austin Theory is over in Atlanta. Obviously, that's his hometown, but Austin Theory has been a heel for most of his career. It did not matter here. The crowd absolutely loved him. Now, their guest is Obafemi, and as Waller and Theory try to downplay Obafemi's success, Oba says that he's accomplished more in NXT than Waller and Theory have combined. But the crowd is taking over this segment as they want Theory to turn on Waller. So Theory quite literally turns his back to Waller, but I think this shows that Theory needs to be in NXT. Oba is willing to give a title shot at Vengeance Day to either Austin Theory or Grayson Waller, and Trick is pissed off about this. Ava is attempting to tell Oba that he can't make matches, as Trick takes out both Theory and Waller, but we would see Oba take out Trick. Izzy says there's nothing going on between her and Tony, while Ridge calls her a liar. Stacks gets pissed off at Ridge, and they begin to get into it. And we get to Trick Williams versus Wes Lee, as Trick has to take out both Tyson and Tyreek, while also going up against Wes, and he finally snaps, throwing the referee, resulting this match in a DQ with Wes Lee technically picking up the victory. But Trick is clearly on a rampage here after losing the title. Ava tells Oba that he is going to face both Waller and Theory at Vengeance Day for the world title. And Trick is pissed off about this, and he has a match next week in a tag match with him and Oba versus Waller and Theory. You see Fallon Henley pick up the victory over Shotzi, but Stephanie Vaquer come out to confront Fallon. Roxanne keeps interrupting Ava as she's going to announce Julia's opponent for Vengeance Day, and says that it should be her, and even blames Cora for the loss. And then Ava announces that it is going to be Bayley versus Julia versus Roxanne. Roxanne's cool with it, but now Cora's pissed. Ethan Page picks up the victory over Cedric Alexander and continues to beat up Cedric Alexander after the match. But then we get Javon coming back, even though he's not medically cleared, taking Ethan Page out. Fatal Influence clearly is not on the same page here. Briggs gifts Inamura a leather vest. Kalani gets into it with Carmen, as Carmen was thanking Kalani for having her back last week. Kalani said that she didn't do it for Carmen, she did it for herself. And this is the reason why Shanti's going to leave Carmen. Carmen calls Kalani a bitch. But this main event was what I was most excited for, and holy hell was it a great match. Bianca Belair and Naomi end up retaining against the Meta Girls. I was really hoping that the Meta Girls were going to win this, but I think that they're going to give those tag titles to Liv and Raquel. There was a really close 2 count that looked like the Meta Girls were going to win. It looked like Jakara was going to pin Naomi. When that didn't happen, and because it looked like the ref did hit 3, the fans started booing that the Meta Girls weren't champions. WWE have to know that they have a huge tag team on their hands with the Meta Girls. But the show wasn't over there. The show ends with an interruption, and it says Vengeance Day with keyboard sounds. I'm positive that I know who this is, but I'll do that in the next video.